6:04 right now. It may be a new year, but the Maryland Food Bank is still operating at the same levels that it did in 2020, spending tens of millions of dollars to buy food and to support families who are continuing to struggle through the pandemic. We have WMAR2 News' Megan Knight live outside the food bank in Halethorpe this morning. Megan, even with the vaccine now available, the food bank still expecting to see the need remain higher than normal for most of this year.
Yeah, absolutely, Christian. The CEO of the Maryland Food Bank telling us that he believes the economy is going to be much slower to recover from the pandemic, even with the vaccine available. So families that are continuing to struggle now, they're still going to need help with things like food and rent and clothing for this year. And, the food bank was there for them last year. They're going to be there for them this year as well. And we want to just show you the numbers real quick of what the Maryland Food Bank was doing last year in terms of food distribution. From March until December, they gave out 51 million pounds of food compared to 27 million in 2019. And they spent about $20.7 million to buy food compared to just $4.7 million in 2019, which is an increase of 300%. Now, they do expect to spend about $28 million this year to buy food as well. 2020 really testing their ability to react to the skyrocketing unemployment numbers and also that strain initially on the food supply chain. But they did adjust, and they did it quickly. Within weeks of the pandemic starting, they got a second warehouse to put together backup boxes, which can feed a family of 4 for up to a week, and they continue to make those today. They switched from fewer hot meals to more grab-and-go meals so they could easily hand them out at places like libraries and community centers. And they also picked up 200 temporary partnerships to fill the gaps in communities that may have lost their resources.
So we've increased the number of partners we work with, and we've increased the number of events we do in certain communities in an effort to make sure that there's a constant flow of food into those communities, regardless of whether the partner is there or not.
The food bank is the top of the list, really, as far as for helping us out and looking out for the people. And they've really been gracious to us.
And so with the projected budget of $28 million just to purchase food this year, monetary donations do continue to be the best way that you can support the Maryland Food Bank, because their dollar can go a lot further in purchasing food and buying it in bulk. So we have a link up on our website right now at WMAR2news.com if you'd like to go and make a donation and just help these families that are continuing to struggle through this pandemic. We're live in Halethorpe. I'm Megan Knight, WMAR2 News.